Hello everyone, Swafie. How you all doing, guys? I'm here doing it myself. Actually, I'm not really that good, but I kind of pretty tired at this point, and I'm still kind of want to push the episodes as many as I can every single week. So I'm on the track right now, 2 episodes per week. The last episode is 27th episode, which is it runs it up. It was a great episode. There are so many feedbacks on that, and I'm really happy on the feedbacks. They are really great. The feedbacks are really great. So, and actually I am found the maker or the author. I don't know. Actually, he's a assets creator, and this guy named Bad Peanut, which is he make a lot of great things, and he make the stadium that I used in the last episode. So I haven't really give him the credits yet, and now that I know him, I know that he's the one that made that stadium. So thank you very much for Bad Peanut. He actually hit me up on the Reddit post that I posted on Wednesday, and it was just great. It is just a great asset. With all of those details, and the city himself is very great. But there's one thing that missing there, which is the parking lots. And I'm gonna make a custom parking lots later. I think in the next episode or 2 episodes. I'm not really sure about that, but overall the assets is great. It comes with the train station as well, which is kind of make me an idea, or give me an idea to make that transit hub. And I'm really sorry right now that I'm just feeling very tired, because I have a lot of things this week I have a lot of things to do this week, and I'm now very tired. I'm not in 100% condition, and I have a very light cold now, and a lot of things that not really good. But anyways, let's go back into the commenting the episode. And what am I doing here actually is I am making a pathway all along this seaside of the east side of the downtown, of the second downtown. And the main thing here actually is to fill this area up, the east area of the second downtown. So make sure that I left some blank spaces there when I am building the king. I don't know what is that video. Let me see. When I make the scratch of the second downtown, which is the 21st episode, I leave some blank space on the east side of the downtown. So this is actually the episode to fill those area up, the blank spaces up. And the progression in this episode is not that many. It's more like kind of a particular build like the last episode is. The last episode the progression is not really that much, but thing is, last episode is very highly detailed, and it's just a great episode after all. And in this episode I kind of rushing into making this episode, but even though I kind of rushing into making this episode ended up turn longer than last episode is, if you are not seeing about the duration of this episode. I think this episode kind of around 19 to 20 plus minutes. I'm not really sure how long it's gonna be, but thing is, making district built itself, it's really taking a lot of time to think about many things to think. Like when you make a particular build like last episode, transit hub, at least you can kind of get some picture from like Google or something. But I didn't really look into Google when I am making something, because what I am making in Dralley is not really from the real life things. I am just kind of throwing what in my imagination is, and turn into something that I wanted to share to the community. And of this Dralley thing is just the thing that pop out in my imagination, and somehow I make things from there, and then it turns out pretty good, even though it's not perfect. Like all of those bigger creature, and like very famous creature like Strict Toaster. You all know that guy. He used to do like a real life, like making things from real life. I know that if you're making things from real life, it's really save you a lot of time, and sometimes most of the time it's looking great anyways, because it's already looking great in the real life. But if you are throwing what's in your imagination, sometimes it's not really like what you expected, and it's just a mess after all. And I really experienced that thing quite a lot, because when you don't have anything to look up to, sometimes your mind is blank and you don't know what to do, and it's just really hard to think about something to make. And that is my situation, at least in the past. But I didn't really feel or experience that much thing in the past couple of months, I guess, since my build it's very general. Every time I am pushing an episode, every time I publish an episode, it should be about the episode about making the whole district, and it's kind of easy. Like, what am I doing here? Just road layout. It's just make all the road like square or rectangle, and then put buildings and things. I don't really get into the detailings there, because I just don't know. I'm just not really good at detailings, and I don't have really any inspiration for the detailing, since I don't look up into the real things in the real world. But I think I want to do some kind of that thing though, like making things, or basically just look up into the real world, or like basically that thing. And what am I doing right here? It's as well as from my imagination, and I saw this bunker, I guess, and then think that I am saying that this is a great thing to put into this thing, even though it's not really that suitable, I guess. Like, when you put bunker there, like, people will know like the history of your city, and basically it's a history. It's already in the past. It's an abandoned bunker. So this kind of bunker, it's used to be for a war, of course, and I don't really know what the story of Dralley is, and somehow I just kind of put those bunker there, and it's not really making any sense or making any realistic sense at all. But the thing is, since that bunker is looking great, so I just put it there. So why not, right? Anyways, I'm not really sure what I want to talk about anymore. This time lapse as well. It's just, I already talked for 8 minutes. I didn't realize that I already talked for 8 minutes, and I'm probably gonna take a break, and I will see you soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. So I kind of just finished the park build things, the seaside park thing. So, and right now I am trying to fill this avenue right here with some kind of high-rise buildings, especially with some commercial buildings in general, because this large avenue thing, it needs to be like, I don't know, I think that high-rise building is more better fit into the avenue. And actually I didn't finish the seaside park right here, but instead I'm continuing the seaside park right here. So I think I haven't tell you yet what am I making in the last 10 minutes. Like most of the last 10 minutes of time lapse is about this thing, the seaside park right here, which I am right now, it's detailing it. And this seaside park consists of two ways, which is the pathway and the bike lanes. I think this area in general is very very nice to just go for a picnic or biking and running, jogging in the morning. I think it's very nice area for that. And I also put some benches in places there. I forgot where is it, but I did put some benches, which is to make people come there and see a view, see the first downtown Skyline's views, just very beautiful. And what am I doing right here? It's actually different. I never used these assets before in a park, and I think this one is sold in park fences, iron fences. I kind of forgot what it's called. But it's the park fences if I'm not mistaken, but I forgot who's the creator of that. It's a great fence, but I don't know. I hope it's not come in building, I hope it's come in props. In I don't know if it exists. I mean, the prop version of it exists, but the thing that I am subscribing here, it's the building. But if you know that there is props that looking just like that, please do let me know, because I really really wanted that props in my city. Because when it is a building, it's really hard to put and to align it to make it like some kind of barrier to a space or to a area. And here I am making some kind of more pathway here in between these buildings. I don't know what to have here, I mean, in between those buildings, because the gap is so big. So I just put some pathway and also trees to make it like a very beautiful park. And I am trying to fill or trying to make these spaces here looking perfect though, since the grid or the square of the area itself, it's not tidy, or it's not in, I don't know what to call it. I think it's not in order. I mean, so I need to put the buildings one by one by my own hand. Just I don't know. But I think it's pretty good after all. I mean, in general, it's pretty good. And I don't know what am I doing here. I'm not really sure. I think I am moving some buildings into somewhere else just to make like the skylines looking more I'm not sure, looking more like, I don't know, there are like different, looking more unique, that's what I mean. So yeah, I don't know what happened to my English. I think I really do quite experience this a lot. Like usually I mean, like my, like this I can't think of a word, just kind of sucks, and it's really really bother me sometimes, or most of the times I guess. I really do experience this kind of thing quite a lot. I think almost every single episode. Like I even attempt this sound recording for the third time, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the third attempt of my voice recording actually. So like the first one I somehow blank out in the middle, and then the second one same thing, but it's just in a different timing or different section, or I don't know. But the thing is, this kind of thing, like when I am blanked out and I don't really know what to say, it really sucks, and it's really just bothering me a lot. But I know I have to learn, and I am learning time by time. I think I am gonna be better at this commenting in English, and I hope that I can more and more, improve myself into like the highest level, like I don't know, just like all the natives American talk, speak, or commenting. I hope that I can be all that kind of guy one day somehow, I don't know, but we'll see in the future. But actually we only have 3 more minutes into the end of our time lapse, but I don't really have what to speak, so I'm gonna leave you here, and I will see you later for the closing of the episode. So, as you are seeing the cinematic camera footage, the 28th episode of Dralley's official ended. So I am succeed to fill all of this east area of the second downtown, and I'm gonna make another downtown episode in the next episode. So I know that this episode progressions isn't that really much, but I'm guessing a big progression in the next episode. So if you are interested in that, please make sure to give like on this video, and please consider subscribe as well. because I would love to see you in the next one, and I'm sure that you will love the next episode as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and my name is Swafie. I will see you in the next one.